Hello, and welcome to our tutorial. We look forward to helping you navigate the Analytical Guide to the work of the International Law Commission. The guide works like a map or blueprint for all international law that has been codified or is being worked on by the Commission. The guide is organized by topics, subdivided into categories and stages of consideration within the Commission. Before we delve into the guide itself, you may be wondering, what is the International Law Commission? The International Law Commission was established by the United Nations General Assembly. Their mission is the development and codification of international law. This means recording international law in concrete terms and in a cohesive topical format similar to the U.S. Code. The Commission's work progresses by each law proposed by the General Assembly or submitted by members of the UN's other principal organs, or specialized agencies or official bodies established by intergovernmental agreements. The International Law Commission's website, un.org/law/ILC/, provides further details on the Commission's history, structure, and work. It also includes a concise research guide which specifies how the researcher can, for example, search Commission documents at annual sessions, and of course, for researching legislative history, it points to the Analytical Guide. The guide is divided into 11 categories as follows: sources of international law, subjects of international law, succession of states, state jurisdiction and immunity from jurisdiction, law of international organizations, position of the individual in international law, international criminal law, law of international spaces, law of international relations, settlement of disputes, and long-term program of work. Each category is subdivided into numerous subcategories, which include topics that are completed and topics that are still under consideration. Each category is marked accordingly. The benefits of the guide reside in the complete chronological availability of the Commission's legislative topics and proceedings surrounding them. The guide provides researchers with a complete and faceted perspective of the legislation by subdividing each topic into 3 different contexts. The Analytical Guide provides citation to all documents related to the topic, organized chronologically. The summary is a narrative review with links to major documents, and Text and Instrument provides an overview of the outcome, links to the text in its most final form, which could be an International Law Commission document, a General Assembly resolution, or a UN treaty series volume, if it is a treaty which has been entered into force. Tips on using the guide. There are more ways to make using the guide easier. On any page, you can use the key combination Control and F to search for all the words on a page for the topic you are looking for. This is especially helpful when initially finding the topic you need and when looking for more detailed information in the topic detail pages. Try synonyms or rephrase your search if you are not getting any results. Another invaluable trick is zooming in on the small font of the guide. You can do this with the key combination Ctrl+ or by zooming in with your browser's navigation bar. Once you have zoomed in to a comfortable level, look towards the bottom of the page. From the drop-down menus located there, you can select the topic you are looking for and the type of information. Clicking Go brings you to that section of the guide. Sample questions. I need some background on the recently adopted Guide to Practice on Reservations to Treaties. Go to the Analytical Guide. Ctrl+F, Reservations to Treaties. Click on the appropriate topic. Under Sources of International Law, then Topics Completed. Within that page, there are the 3 headings we've seen before: Analytical Guide, Summary, Text and Instruments. The Analytical Guide gives citation to all the documents related to the topic, organized chronologically. The summary is a narrative review with links to major documents. Texts and Instruments provides an overview of the outcome, with links in the text to its most final form. Question 2. I need to look into the drafting of Article 3 of the draft articles on state responsibility for internationally wrongful acts. Go to the Analytical Guide. Ctrl+F, State Responsibility. Click on the appropriate topic. Under Law of International Relations, then Topics Completed. In the Text and Instruments section, there is a link to Draft Articles on Responsibility of States for Internationally Wrongful Acts with Commentaries, 2001. Find Article 3 within the PDF, which gives background and citations to relevant cases, documents, and related material. Other resources. The work of the International Law Commission is complex, and you might need resources outside the Analytical Guide. If you are looking for ways to find specific International Law Commission documents or more information about a particular session of the Commission or the legislative history of a particular instrument, consult the overarching research guide. The summaries that have been extracted from the work of the International Law Commission are also very helpful. For each topic in the Analytical Guide, there is a corresponding summary. And if you need help, don't hesitate to email the staff of the UN Dag Hammarskjöld Library.